What is up, you guys? It's your boy Mike from Balls of Fury. Welcome back to the channel. I wanted to talk to you guys about building a ball python project, both from an investment standpoint and from a hobbyist standpoint as well. I want to share some of the things that I think about when I'm starting to build a ball python project or I'm trying to beef up a ball python project. So let's get into that topic. Look at how absolutely beautiful our girl Ferrari is looking. Just absolutely gorgeous. The Orange Dream Enchi Freeway Pied. But let's talk about what you should do when you want to start a ball python breeding project. One major piece of advice I'll give to you guys when you're starting your breeding project is to go out and buy your females first. Whether you're doing this from an investment standpoint or from a hobbyist standpoint, getting that female first is going to be really important. One of the reasons why I suggest this is because female ball pythons will typically take about 2 to 3 years to reach sexual maturity and breeding size. For example, this is one of our beautiful dreamsicle females right here. Her name is Diamond. Her birthday is actually this week, and she is just turning 2 years old now. Unfortunately, she's still not up to breeding size yet. She's actually only about 850 grams right now. So that's why I'm telling you guys it's really important to go out and get those females first, because if you go and buy your male too early or you get him before your females, that male's just going to be sitting on your shelf for about 2 to 3 years potentially and not doing anything yet. And you possibly might have even wanted to change your mind in the breeding project, and now it might be too late because you already went out and got the male first. So definitely go out and get that female first. And there's also another subject I wanted to touch on for the investment side of things when it comes to getting your female ball pythons. Now, when it comes from an investment standpoint regarding the females, you guys, you're going to want to go out and buy multiple females off the rip for sure. If you're starting a breeding project from an investment standpoint, I would go out and maybe buy 3 or 4 females right off the rip for that project. Let's say, for example, you're working the Lavender Albino project, just like we are here at Balls of Fury. In that case, I would go out and get a couple different females with a couple different genes that you don't have in the project yet. So I would go out and get something like an Enchi lavender, maybe just a visual lavender, a yellow belly lavender. And this is a really good thing to do for your breeding project, guys, because it gives you variety and it gives you different combinations to work with. It also helps you to build a good foundation of the genes that you want to incorporate into the project and that you want to combine together later on down the road in that project. So definitely go out and get multiple females if you're doing it from an investment standpoint. And for the hobbyist, say your dream animal is a dreamsicle like we just showed, you could just go out and get a pair of dreamsicle makers and wait the 2 to 3 years and try to produce the dreamsicles with that one pair of snakes. But when it comes to that investment side, you guys, not only is the variety important, but having multiple females will actually increase your odds of successfully producing a clutch of eggs. Sometimes, you guys, things don't always go as planned. As you can see, it's been 2 years and that dreamsicle female is still not up to size yet. Sometimes these females will reabsorb their follicles and you won't get eggs. So if you have more females in your breeding project, you have a higher chance of having success and not missing out on a potential profit and not missing out on some really amazing babies. So definitely go get those females first. Get multiple females for sure, you guys. And trust me, I know how tempting it is to go out and buy that male first. There were so many times where I wanted to go and buy multiple males. I know my guy Darius, I always had to tell him, wait, bro, get the female, wait on that male. But man, you can really get a sexy male for such a cheap price compared to the females. And it's so tempting, but please guys, don't fall down that trap. I promise you, you won't regret it if you wait to get that male. And speaking of the male, let's talk about them next. Check out how handsome our boy Drake is looking. Man, he is a stud. Now, I know I stressed to you guys how important it is to go out and get those females first, but your male is just as important as your females, and you're not going to have success in your breeding project without the male. Now, when it comes to your male, you guys, When I am investing into a male, I usually wait about a year or a year and a half after raising up my females for that specific project. And when I'm looking at a male, you guys, it's time to spend the big bucks. Spend your money on your male. You won't regret it, because when you think about it from an investment standpoint, you're going to be putting that male to all of those females. So you want a male that's going to be really powerful genetically and is going to make for some amazing babies. When we started our clown project, you guys, we went out and got those females, and then we were looking for a clown boy for about a year, getting ideas of the different genes that we wanted to incorporate into the project, and we came across our boy Drake. He is a fire yellow belly spot nose clown, and what's awesome about him is that he is a visual clown, and he has those 3 incomplete dominant genes that we can play with, and we can add to any clown combo that we want, because he is a boy and he can go to multiple different girls. So from an investment standpoint, it's really important to spend your money on your male, get something that's very powerful and that you want to put to a lot of different girls, because it's going to change the game and it's going to help you level up that collection way faster. Also, from a hobbyist standpoint, you guys, when you go and buy your male, make sure you're choosing the right male for your dream project, whether it's a dream skull, a xanthic clown, whatever it may be. Make sure that you're researching the genetics so that you know what to pair to each other, so you make that dream animal that you want. So definitely go out and spend the big bucks on your male, and trust me, you guys, you will definitely not regret it whatsoever. Also, when it comes to the male, you guys, make sure you take your time when it comes to choosing the right male for your project and the male that you really want to work with. Because let me tell you guys, I see combinations every single day on Instagram and Morph Market where I'm just blown away and I want to add to projects. So my mind is constantly changing on the different genes that I want to work with within certain breeding projects. So make sure you take your time, choose that male that you really want to work with, and plug into all those beautiful females that you went out and invested in. Because let me tell you guys, it's so hard to choose something. There's so many amazing mutations and genes to work with when it comes to ball pythons. So really take your time, look at a lot of different combinations on Morph Market, Instagram, YouTube, wherever you can find ball pythons. Take a look at them and really single down the snake that you want to work with and the male that you want to plug in with all those beautiful girls that you have. Because I'm telling you guys, every single day I see a snake that blows my mind and I'm like, dang, I want to add that to this. I want to get that. It's such a hard thing, you guys, but take your time when it comes to getting that male, and you'll know when you find the right male once you stumble upon him. Trust me, I know from experience. Listen up, you guys. This is probably the most important piece of advice that I'm going to give you in today's episode. That piece of advice is to work with mutations that you absolutely love. When I'm investing into a breeding project or I'm investing into a snake, you guys, I'm choosing an animal that I absolutely love and I'm excited to work with. Now, the reason why I suggest this is because when you're excited about that project, it keeps you passionate about it and it keeps you motivated to put in that work that is necessary to successfully produce a clutch of ball python eggs. So always work with genes that you really, really love. And I'll tell you from firsthand experience, you guys, when I come into this snake room every day, I'm excited to open up those tubs and see how all these amazing animals are doing. So it's really important to work with animals that you love and mutations that you absolutely are obsessed with. And as you guys know, we're obsessed with the lavender albino. This is one of those beautiful little lavender babies that we produced this year. And one of the perks to actually working with mutations that you love is that even when you produce something like the base form of it, it still serves a purpose in your breeding project if it doesn't sell right away and you have to keep it back. So always work with things that you really, really love and are excited about, because it makes it way more fun, it makes it way more enjoyable, and it'll keep that fire burning inside of you guys when it comes to putting in that work and doing what's required to successfully keep and breed ball pythons. So make sure that you take the time to actually pick the genes that you really love, whether it's lavender, clown, pied, ultramel, whatever the case may be. And I'll tell you what, you guys, even though this little boy was just a lavender albino male, I was still so stoked to see him inside that egg when we cut it open. And that's the type of excitement and passion that I'm talking about. And that's what I want to see for you guys when you start your breeding project and you get the chance to cut open your eggs and see those awesome little babies inside. So that wraps up today's episode. I hope that advice helps out some of you guys who are just starting out your breeding projects. If it did, do me a favor and smash that like button. Also, down in the comments, you guys, let me know, what breeding projects are you working? Are you working clown? Are you working pied? Are you working ultramel, lavender? What are you passionate about? I want to know down in the comments. Also, do me a huge favor and smash that subscribe button. Smash that notification bell as well so you guys know when we're dropping content. I am so excited, you guys. We've been having snakes locking up. We still got more females to get paired up this year, so I'm really excited for that. I'm hopeful that we'll have some clutches on the ground in the spring and summer of 2024. Really can't wait for that. We're going to have some banger animals coming. Also, you guys, check out our morph market. We still have some snakes available on there. So if you're looking to add to your breeding project or you're looking to add a new family member, check out our morph market. The link is down in the description. I want to give a big shout out to the Recessive Gang, my boys Darius, AJ, and Dre. Keep doing your thing, you guys. Keep holding it down. And also, what do you guys think of the new merch that we got in the works? I think it looks pretty sick, you guys. Shout out to Darius. He's got a plug down where he's at that's making us some merch. These are just some test runs. We're going to see what we like and what we don't like. Then we're going to put in that big order and hopefully get some merch out to you guys who have been wanting some. So let me know what you guys think. I will talk to everybody really soon. Peace.